Hello, everyone. My name is Jared Weathers, and this is the Uncultured Movie Podcast. We have Hobo. Hobo, how are you?
Very good.
Good. And instead of Fawad being here, we have Mark Duplass.
Hello, how are you guys? I listened to the podcast and I think you have something here. There's something, I think.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Duplass. Uh, all right. Well, Mr. Duplass, have you seen House of a Thousand Corpses?
Yep, I've seen it. Yeah,
Okay. What
and
is your opinion on the movie?
uh, it's a masterpiece. I think. No, I didn't like it at all, to be honest. Um, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I like some aspects from it, but um, I there are many things that like felt illogical in it. Like uh, the four people, the couples. It's like Rain Wilson was like he he was they were reacting to what is happening, but he like they had no actions. I don't know. Like when he like entered the house, she pulled him and like let him enter the house. It was like, why didn't he like he must be suspicious of something.
Yeah, no one in the
And
movie was ever suspicious of
Yeah, for real.
half the things that happened.
yeah, yeah. So that's yeah, and also the thing that I don't know. He was experimenting or what's was in the director's mind, but like there was like uh, I don't know how to say it, but there was like different cameras quality uh, was like when someone was describing something or a scene, it cuts to the scene and like there's another camera quality to it, or they're using some different camera, another from the like uh, what they use for the most of the movie. So that was like I don't know.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah, you get that. Yeah, I don't
What
know.
is your What'd you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, I think I will rate it like 3.
Same.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. It was like I don't know the director, but when I googled him, he made Planet of Terror. Uh, I think he wrote it. He didn't direct it, but he did something like two good things in his movies. But I don't know. Is he an indie director or I think he is right.
I believe so. I'd have to check though. Let me see.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the name, so I'm not sure if I've seen any other movies from him.
Yeah, it was like a weird dream or something. But I like what he's called, like the clown in the beginning. His name Captain Spaulding.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Captain
I
Spaulding
like,
was amazing.
yeah, yeah. The character is. Uh, he made also. He was the writer for Halloween, the 2007 version. It's like Halloween is from the 80s, right?
Actually, it came out in '79.
Yeah, the 70s.
Oh wait, looking at this, House of a Thousand Corpses is kind of like Rob Zombie's trilogy, and
Yes.
that's the second movie. I forgot about that.
That's a second movie?
Yeah, that's the second movie. So the first movie is Firefly Family, then House of a Thousand Corpses, then The Devil's Rejects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the director was
No,
Rob Zombie. So
yeah, yeah.
with only a budget of
Like,
7 million.
Yeah.
wow. It's also. Did you notice that? I want to say his name. Yeah, Walton Goggins, the actor from the recent Fallout TV show. He was the one of the police officers at the end who's got like who's got shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was super good in it.
Yeah, he was acting. Yeah, there was like a, some great acting, but like there's things that didn't make sense to me.
Or anybody
Um,
else.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to anybody, I promise you.
yeah, but to be frank, like the creep, I was like 100% like in it. I don't want to pause the movie, but for this movie, like House of the Thousand Corpses, it's like, can I skip it? Can I? I don't want. I don't know. I was feeling like I don't want to like continue the movie. It wasn't for me at all. Uh, but yeah, I like the acting. Uh, what else? There was like I don't know, like the to be honest. Also, I there was like I thought that the shop would be like something. They will be tortured in it, but uh, when they left the shop, I was like confused. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were very weird there. Yeah, they left the shop and like uh, they the hitchhiker like entered the car and they went to the house and like yeah I thought also when they entered the house and they were leaving I thought they were going to another different place, a third place that will happen some weird things in it also. I don't know, I thought that was happening but it didn't. And yeah, it was a like a weird movie, very weird movie. And like
Well, Rob Zombie
I
is
don't
kind of a
know.
weird guy, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that from his movie. Yeah, yeah. I think he wrote the Grindhouse. Grindhouse is it's not the two B movies that they've made. Quentin Tarantino and Rodriguez, the guy from Sin City, I think. Robert Rodriguez. Though someone watched these movies or
Rob Zombie didn't do any of those, no.
no, he. I think he wrote the movie Grindhouse. He's credited. The writers were Robert Rodriguez, Rob Zombie, and wow, Edgar Wright. Oh, he did the fake. Oh, so I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He wrote the fake trailer segment, Werewolf Woman of the SS. Sorry. Uh, yeah, there were like trailers in the. I think before the movies or between the movies, I watched a video about it, but I think he wrote the one of the fake trailers when the movies were like in the cinema. Yeah. I didn't like uh, uh, listen to the previous podcast because like uh, I didn't want to spoil or like change my opinion for the movie, so I didn't listen to your opinions. So what did you think about the Rob Zombie movie?
I gave it 3 out of 10. Not my favorite of his. I didn't like the editing a whole lot. There was a few cool spots, but nothing I
Yeah,
could not a lot I could say I liked. I like the acting. Obviously, I'm a fan of Rainn Wilson and Chris Hardwick. You know, that's how it
yeah.
is. You know, being a nerd. And yeah, I wasn't completely sold on it. Hobo.
I wasn't sold on either, but I gave it a 4.5 just because that I feel like that was the point of the movie, just to make it as confusing and mind numbing as possible.
Really?
Like if that wasn't the point of the movie, yeah, I'd be down in like 2 or 3 range, but like that, that
Yeah,
that's kind of the point of Rob Zombie movies, so
That is true. That is true.
I see. So what is the movie from him that you liked a lot from him?
I have no idea.
My favorite movie from him is the Halloween remake in 2007.
Yeah, cool.
That Halloween one
Nice.
and two is
So
my two favorite.
he made some like he made good movies, right?
Apparently,
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's one of his first movies, and he was still kind of trying to make his own kind of voice. I think he really perfected that by Halloween.
Cool. Um, but yeah, if it like he was making like a bad movie, I don't know. He kind of like or a mind numbing movie. I think he succeeded in it. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, no, 100%.
So, uh, what did you think about my movie Creep?
Well, first we got some stuff to talk about. First,
Uh,
I don't know if you guys watched it, but the Minecraft trailer dropped.
yep.
What's yesterday?
Yeah.
It looked
Thoughts on
worse
that?
than this. It looked worse than the original Sonic movie trailers.
Someone was like saying it's like an SNL parody of the movie.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
just
exactly.
atrocious.
Yeah, I didn't
I
really
think
have
So,
high hopes when they announced it. So
they're gonna lose so many hundreds of millions of dollars they had to like put into CGI.
Mhm.
That's what I'm assuming. Like,
mm,
look at the budget of this movie.
how much is it?
Okay, Minecraft.
Is it is it over 100?
Okay, so it has a budget so far. It might be more, but just so far of 150 million. That's relatively low.
Jesus,
Like that's relatively low nowadays. That's
it
sad
is.
to say, but
Yeah.
But I think they're like casting Jason Momoa and Jack Black. They're like I think I don't know. Is are they like they're priced like to cast these two? I think you have to pay them much or what? Like you have to pay them many.
Oh yeah, you have to pay them a whole lot just
Oh
to get
yeah,
them to
Yeah,
show up.
yeah.
I don't know, but like I think Jack Black. Someone also was saying they give him like a blue shirt and they say these lines and I don't know,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
like that.
most likely what I'm assuming is gonna happen though is no adult would watch it, but a bunch of kids are gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's the way
definitely.
it's gonna make all of its money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I'm just
think
gonna be
to
really
like
sad if this ends up being the highest grossing game movie of all time.
I would, I would probably hang myself if that happened.
Because we have a lot of Fortnite kids, but the Minecraft, like I think there's less Minecraft kids now than there were back then. So we'll see how this goes.
mm,
We'll see.
but to be like the game to be relevant to this day is like it's like an achievement. I think it's also uh, because it was bought by Microsoft. It's still relevant. There are many updates. Like
Man, yeah,
I
they
think the original developer, yeah,
Minecraft just so weird to me how they just never update their game.
Yeah.
mm,
One more thing before we get into
recently.
creep. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I was saying like there was an announcement that they're making the game in 4K and like that's the least game to be like in 4K, like to be needed to be in 4K. That was crazy. So go ahead.
Sorry, I have to mute myself. Hold on. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Um, all right, one more thing. Joker 2 uh is coming out. You said next month, Hobo?
Yep.
Okay. Comes out next month. So, I wanted to talk about the early reviews from critics. Currently, it's actually I use Rotten Tomatoes because I'm cool. And the tomato meter for critics is at a 61, which is higher than I thought it was going to be.
61?
And keep in mind again, the last movie was 67, the first Joker.
Really?
Yeah, so it's 6 points down.
From
Okay.
critics, yes.
Yeah, from critics,
From critics.
not from any normal people who watch a movie.
Right. Exactly.
I think that it was like they were like saying it will make like a rights in the US. Uh, they were like attacking the movie because it's going to like make people uh, uh, begin rights. Is this right or was I like going to the fake news or what?
I'm sorry. Could you say that one more time?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I was saying it was like they in the US they were saying it will begin riots and like is it called riots, right? RIOTS.
Yeah, that's how you say it, right?
Yeah, yeah. They were like attacking the movie for this reason. I think. Okay, there's oh
That it was affecting the first one?
Yeah, they were talking about the first one. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
Might have
Mm,
vaguely heard about it.
I mean, the first one came out like 5 years ago. I don't even remember what happened last week. So,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, but like I think they will be like wrong again. Like I think I don't know what was the. I need to see the reviews. Yeah, Brandon and Gleason in there. Okay, wait. Okay, let's see. It begs the question: why is Phillips so reluctant to embrace that the film is a musical? Why not add a little
oh
more color? Yeah,
yeah, the second one's supposed to be a musical or something. I'm not sure how they're
like,
gonna do that exactly, but
yeah. Someone says also from the reviewers where the original Joker remains a stunning exception, that rare blockbuster with emotional shading, grown-up themes, and a genuine sense of grandeur. This sequel fails to stay on the beat. I don't know, but we will see what what will happen. But I think,
we will see. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
I can't imagine this movie flopping in any way after how acclaimed the first one was.
Yeah, if this movie flops, then they should stop making movies because that'd be kind of insane.
Yeah, I mean they ruined something amazing if this flops. Like
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Okay, ready to get into creep?
the only way they could have made the Joker movie better is if I was in it. Like in my humble opinion, that's the only way they would have made it better.
Yeah.
yeah, right, right.
But yeah, we can go to the creep.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did the last time. I wrote everything down that happened.
Before we go, does anyone want to guess the budget of this movie? Because I know
See,
of Creep. Yeah,
is it
Um,
you're not gonna
okay?
be correct in pretty much no matter what you say. So you can guess if you like, but
I'm gonna say 1 million.
you are
Um,
far off. You are massively off.
Oh, too high or
it's
too
gonna
low?
be
Too
it's
high.
too high. Is it 100? 100K?
No, no, you're still way too high. You're
Really? Is it
massively,
50K?
massively too high, bro. You're in the fucking clouds right now, my dude.
Is it in the negative? In the negative or what? I don't know.
No, no. I mean, they made money off the movie, but like, how much it cost to produce?
Uh,
Yeah.
10K.
Still too high, man. You're still just
What?
a little too high. Still just it's 5K.
5K?
Because it was just a dude with a camera following another. There was almost no special effects in the entire movie,
That
That's
is true.
so
something.
they were able to literally produce it for pennies.
That's crazy.
Mm,
And it made I don't know how much money it made, but it had to have made massive amounts of profit.
uh,
Yeah, for 5K budget, yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear many 5,000 budget dollar movies.
No.
yeah, and I think the director was like the director was the one who like was other than Mark Duplass. He was the other one. The movie was like, yeah, it was like for what were they going, it was like, I think they did what they wanted to do. Yeah, it was a great movie.
Apparently, it was almost totally improvised.
Really.
hmm According to IMBD in their facts section, or their trivia section. It was almost completely improvised the entire movie.
Like improvised like uh Curb Your like David the Larry David's TV show, right? Like Curb.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they were like improvising in like uh but like they took like several takes, like refining the improvisation and like that. I think.
I found a comment about it. It said that it had a film festival premiere, but it was never released into theaters. So that's why.
Creep.
Yeah,
Ah,
it went straight to Netflix in 2015.
hey, I mean,
Wow.
it's because I'm looking at. I mean, it's part of the AI overview, so it could of course be wrong for Google. It does say there are some box office like profits here.
Hmm.
Like here's some box office numbers for Creep. 900,000 in the in the opening weekend, and then 600,000, 400. I don't know.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think hmm, someone is saying like it was released as a video on demand in late June 2015, and then sold distribution to Netflix for it to appear on the streamers starting in early July of 2015, the same year. Yeah. Uh,
All right, so what's next?
Okay,
I'm still looking up stuff.
let's do the review. Unless you guys got some more stuff to talk about.
Yeah, no, I got anything.
All
yeah,
right,
I think. Okay.
go ahead.
Do you want to like rate it now, or do I give my rating now, or
Let's go through the movie first, and then at the end we will.
yeah, I like that. Like from the beginning, they were like giving some hints, like
No, yeah.
how yeah how
How off he was.
they go bonkers after that. Yeah, and
All right.
like from the first start, that he was like every time he's like scaring him and like jump scaring him. Uh,
Yeah, which I did have a counter for that.
what
Uh, okay, so Blumhouse logo makes me uneasy. I always have issues with them. Um,
Plumhouse logo.
yeah, at the beginning there,
Okay.
not a fan. Um, we're on a road trip to some mountains. We're traveling with a camera guy trying to make his wildest dreams come true. Talking about the 40-year-old woman that could, possibly want, like a rub down or something weird like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's very, very
yeah.
odd. We see a lake, a town, lots of trees, steep incline driveway. He says that there's the yellow door, like the guy told him there would be. Already unsettling because that's weird. um, he rings the doorbell, no one answers. He calls him, no answer there. We get the first jump scare when he goes back to the car, and you know the guy's like, "Hey," and he's oh shit. Uh, we learn a bit about the guy. He's a cancer survivor, and now he has a brain tumor in his head, which of course he wants to beat. Uh, but just in case he doesn't, he wants to make a video diary for his unborn son, just in case. He instantly pays him. He's like, "Here, listen. Here's $1,000. Not, no, there's no more business. Now we can just get this done." Um, and then the guy hops in the tub. It's so weird. It is a weird beginning. Uh,
Yeah.
and then he pretends to have bath time with his imaginary son.
Mm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that
Like,
describes most of the movie. It's just what the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
literally. Um,
and he was acting like he was getting like going to kill himself in the
yeah,
bathtub. In the bathtub. Yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple of those scenes where it's just him being unstable.
yeah. He gets real sad and gets kind of real. And then he tries to kill himself by drowning. We get jump scare number two. Not even like 5 to 10 minutes apart, and we already got two jump scares. Um, he says he's sorry. Is he? We don't know. Uh, and then they head outside. Before that, um, the camera guy goes to get a jacket, and then there's just a mask right there, so he gets scared about that. And then the other guy puts the mask on, and then like sings like a song about the wolf mask. Um,
Yeah. A song by his dad. He was like saying his dad was singing this song while he was like a kid or something.
yeah, yeah, very very odd. They start driving to a trail, and they have to find a lake only people pure of heart can partake in.
In hopes he'll heal his brain cancer.
Right, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
uh they start on the trail, and then the other guy, I call him dying guy in my review. Uh he
Dying guy?
Yeah, dying guy. Yep.
I think his
I could not
name
remember
was
their name.
Adam. Aaron, I think. Aaron.
Maybe. I don't fully remember
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. Uh he thinks he sees something on the hill, and then he just takes off up on the hill, which is weird. Camera guy then goes to try to find him, yelling his name. We get jump scare number three. As a dying guy is acting weird, and I don't know why he keeps trying to kill the camera guy. Seems to be a thing he likes to do. And then I said, "Is the dying guy a killer?" Foreshadowing. uh, they eventually do find the heart shape in the rock, and then they play in it a little bit. And then they go get lunch. They sit down at a diner that the dying guy is supposed to. His name is Joseph, by the way. Is supposed to know this restaurant. It's been here multiple times. And they sit down. He's like, I wonder what's good here, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, with most of it being improv, you can always expect a thing or two
Yeah,
to fall through.
it's very funny. Just subtle hints, and then Aaron, who's the camera guy, he's like, haven't you been here before with your family? He's like, oh yeah, no, definitely. But they kind of changed the menu, like just very like, you could tell something's not right. Just
Mhm.
not sure what yet. Dying guy then says, "Is anything good here?" Right? And that he gets confused. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. So the first real tell of the dying guy not telling the truth, or the whole truth at least. Um, and then he's like, "Hey, have you ever, I don't know if it was like actually about shame or anything, but camera guy tells a story of when he first felt shame, pissing himself as a kid. Um, a dying guy shows some pictures of the camera guy from his house. He took some
Yeah.
secret pictures of him. Um, he doesn't
And he was
really
saying that,
explain why he did that, and then he says sorry
yeah,
again.
he was saying the reason that he was he was like not confident to like treat him or something. He wanted to like uh look at him or like uh
He wanted to meet
see
him
him.
before he made the other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
even at this part in the movie, I'm like, there's no way that's the truth. I said he is hiding something, very clearly hiding something. We just don't know what it is. Um, Camera guy wants to go back to his house. Obviously, it's nighttime. He wants to leave. Um, Dying guy wants them to stay longer and possibly stay at the house. Jump scare number 4. They walk in the door and uh, Joseph pops out of his bedroom there. Um, then dying, they sit down, have some. What was it, bourbon or whiskey?
It was some alcohol. I can't remember.
It was something. Um, they're both drinking alcohol, and dying guy asked him why he came up here to do this, and camera guy's, well, it's a job for money. Dying guy wants to give him money, but he obviously says no, he can't just take money from some random guy. He wants to go home. He's trying to find his keys, can't find them. um Oh yeah, then he says he lied about the peach fuzz mask, and then he goes on this really weird monologue about how he raped his wife. You got to watch the movie, man. I'm not gonna detail the whole thing. Watch the movie if you haven't.
And then
Yeah,
she
that's
pretended she didn't get raped.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They didn't talk about this again.
We don't even know if he has a wife. I'm just wondering if who that person was. I was implying it was the sister because the scene
right.
happens later or not.
Yeah. She says that. Well, we'll get there. I said what a weird guy. And then, of course, he wanted the camera guy to stay. I said there's a height difference, but the dying guy feels very intimidating, obviously, because he's kind of unstable. Camera guy drugs him. Dying guy passes out. We get jump scare number 5. Goes on and trying to find the missing keys on the dying guy, Joseph. All right, I said I had to pause. Let's catch up. Aaron, the camera guy, takes Joseph's phone. He gets a call from Angela, his sister, not his wife, and she tells Aaron he needs to leave because her brother has problems. We're assuming mental problems. Um, I know I wrote this. I know this is gonna be a jump scare number 6 after we got the fake out jump scare. Let's continue. Joe comes out of nowhere, says death is coming, and he cries on Aaron's shoulders. Aaron says he's willing to help, and after mentioning Angela as his sister, Joe runs down the stairs like a madman.
Yeah.
Weird, just weird shit happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually has. I'm assuming not, because I'm sure his wife would be like, knowing what happens later, I'm sure his wife would be like, why you keep leaving the house so much? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joe's acting weird. I'm assuming Aaron tried to tackle him, but the camera cuts out and then cuts back to Joe dragging trash bags in a frame. He has a shovel. He's gonna bury the trash bags. And then it gets paused. We see Aaron. He's not in the trash bags like I thought he was. Um, he got a DVD in the mail, throws it away, obviously, because that's weird. We see him in bed as he recalls a dream. We then see a box on his front porch with no return address. He opens it, has a knife and another DVD. So the DVD is just Joe saying sorry again, and for Aaron to kill a stuffed wolf for a surprise, which he, rips it open and there's a locket of the two in there. Man. He calls the cops. They obviously can't do anything. He doesn't have any information. He doesn't know where he lives. He doesn't know even if Joseph is even his real name. We're not sure. Um, we see Aaron again at night. He starts talking about a nightmare he has and how it keeps kind of changing. There's a noise. He then recalls the nightmare. What differences in the nightmares he's been having. It sounds like someone hit a door or something. It turns on all of its lights. Starts to walk through his house, and we see Joseph standing at the door. Uh, and
Without even
Conveniently not seen.
recognizing that he's here.
say that one more time.
Yeah, I was saying that Joseph was in outside his house while
Mhm.
Aaron wasn't realizing that he was was here in his like outside of his house.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was weird. He didn't see him at the door.
Yeah, it's right,
Yeah.
just right there.
Yeah, he's very clear. Like he's almost like going through the door. like
Hmm.
um, he runs as soon as Aaron comes back. He goes outside to find Joseph, but he just assumes the raccoons got into the trash. We see Aaron sleeping, and the camera gets picked up and moved up and down up and down his body, and Joe cuts a piece of his hair. Yeah. He leaves one last video. Joe says he's heartbroken because Aaron threw the locket in the trash. We get the truth, maybe I don't know, and we're not really sure what is the truth. We have an unreliable narrator, so we're not sure. Joe says he's lonely. I said, so will Aaron go see him at Lake Gregory? He does. Aaron's just too nice of a guy.
Yeah, I mean, he should have just moved to a motel or anywhere else. Like, he
Yeah.
called the police, but calling the police on a guy or you don't know their name and
Don't know
don't
where
know
they
almost, yeah,
live.
like anything about them, like, not a
Yeah,
good look.
yeah, you can't do anything with no information. So Aaron sits on the bench and waits. He records all of it. Then that little like looks nice, and then Joe's behind him. And I said, and it scares him again because I thought that's he put the wolf mask on. So I'm like, oh, he's gonna scare him. I'm sorry, did I say scare? I meant chops him in the fucking head.
Yeah, because apparently he can't hear someone walk behind him, and it's crazy.
Apparently not. Um, Jesus. Um, Joe talks to Aaron through the camera, says he loves him, and I am pretty sure he's getting all to this footage he's watching, which is him just killing him over and over again. Um, and then we hear him on the phone running the scam again as Bill, which implies to us that Joseph is not his real name. Um, and it shows up a cabinet full of DVDs. He has done this multiple times. What's everyone's thoughts about this movie?
You know, overall, I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna give the movie a good like 6.5. I liked everything it was going for. The jump scares weren't like super cheap, and he got me a few times, and there's this just aura of just uncomfortableness throughout the entire movie.
Yeah,
So I think it did most things that it was going for well.
Mark?
yeah, like yeah, it's 10 out of 10. No, because I was in. Yeah, no, I think it's like I'm going to give it like 8 out of 10. I like the movie a lot. Uh, yeah, the acting was great. The uh, and like Aaron or the cameraman, there was like there he wasn't like the acting was not very good from his end, but I think yeah, I think the acting of Mark was like great, and uh, the story was like small and contained, so there was not like I think if I started thinking about the plot, I think I will find some plot holes, but I think the story was great, and the movie overall, I think it was like a great movie. Uh,
Yeah, like it didn't it
even
didn't really do anything wrong.
Yeah.
yeah,
I said good movie. Not a fan of the jump scares, but I would definitely watch more of Joseph killing people. We will see 8 out of 10.
Mhm.
So yeah, I liked it a lot. I like Mark Duplass. He's
Hey, you
plays
like the
really good.
second movie even more.
Man,
They did the second. Most people's perception on the second movie is just better than the first and everything it did. I
really.
agree. Yeah, like I kind of
so
rated Creep 1 lower than I think I would if I hadn't watched the second one.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
No.
I'll definitely hype up the second one just a little bit. I'd probably say it's been a while since I watched the second one, but I'd definitely give that like probably a 8.5.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
I
I
really.
watched it when I was a lot younger, so maybe it's just gonna be less spooky and but I remember it being pretty damn good.
Mm. No, I've gotta go. I've gotta go watch it after the podcast. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just make that our next movie to watch if you guys want
Yeah.
Creep 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
do
I'm
Creep
done.
2 next
And
week.
Creep 3 has been announced, but we haven't heard anything about release dates yet.
Ah.
Yeah, it was announced like 3 months ago.
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, Creep
Yeah.
3 may be in our somewhat near future.
Yeah. All right. That should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. Episode 6, Creep 2.
Yeah.
Episode what?
Episode 6. This is episode 5 we're recording right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
episode 6, Creep 2.
got it.
All right.
Yeah. I also like. I think the director like made things with Mark the Plus uh, uh, in another like other than the Creep sequel and Creep One. I think
I
he's
don't
the
know if he did Creep 2, but we can definitely check it
no
out.
he was the director of Creep Two. His name is Patrick Weiss. So I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Uh,
close enough.
yeah,
Yeah, Patrick Bryce. Bryce.
yeah,
Yeah, let me see if he made any other good thing. He's 6'6" apparently.
yeah. I don't.
Oh, he
I'm
plays.
not so
Okay,
sure.
I see. Yeah, he's a tall guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has not been in. I mean, he made found footage. I've heard that's decent, but the rest of these I don't think I've ever heard of.
Oh, he made There's Someone Inside Your House.
Oh yeah, I never watched that.
Oh, it's so good. You need to watch that. We need to do that.
Mm,
I love that
mm.
one.
is it a found footage
Oh
movie
my god!
or
Wait, Creep 2. Yeah, I know I keep sucking it off, but Creep 2 has 100% Rotten Tomatoes.
What the fuck?
I've
yeah,
never seen that. Like IMDb
but
gives it a 6.4, but it has 100% Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow,
but
that's kind
I
of
think
crazy.
it's because the reviewers are uh like few reviewers than the other movies. So well, the reviewers were like 27 reviewers, but 100% also is
It's
like
crazy.
it's an achievement. Yeah, it's something like
Sounds
even
fake.
if they
I
yeah
mean,
yeah
even Creep 1 has 91% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
that, that's yeah but like if we can
And
like
like
go to
you got you gotta especially applaud Creep because it was a horror movie that didn't really have any gore in it.
yeah
Yeah.
Like that's so rare to have a scary horror movie with like little to no gore.
yeah
There's Someone Inside Your House only has 47%, but I that's bullshit.
Ugh, gross. Ugh, terrible. Yeah, we can still watch it. It's fine.
All right, we got the next two episodes. Episode 6, Creep 2. Episode 7, There's Someone Inside Your House.
oh,
Unless Creep 3 magically appears
unless,
in the
unless
next.
it comes
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Just appears just to be like, nah, we ain't watching that.
yeah
So yeah.
Creep has Aaron Stroy, the guy, the taxi driver from Deadpool. You know him. You do you remember the actor who was playing the taxi driver in Deadpool and Deadpool 2?
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he's in Creep 2.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm hyped now. No, not like yeah.
You gonna be sad if he dies?
Mm, no.
I'm not foreshadowing anything. I'm just asking a question.
Okay, I don't know. Like I think Creep 2. I don't know. Is it? It's going to be found through the footage, right?
Yeah, it's found footage very similar to the first movie.
Mm.
There is actually a bit of gore in this one.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Not
Mm.
not like Texas Chainsaw Massacre gore, but more gore than the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but like, but the movie has like, does the production cost of it, does it shows it the increase
Let
in the
yeah,
price?
let's see if Creep was any more cheap. Creep 2 is any more cheap.
Uh,
All right,
but
give a guess on what was the cost for Creep 2.
$10,000.
Way too high.
oh,
Bro, you're just
wow.
bro, you're multiple times too high.
Okay, 1K? Is it 1K?
Not. It's too low.
Okay. 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 So it's is it 5K also?
It
Like
is
the
$2,000.
wow.
Ooh.
Yup, yup.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are there
Oh
like
wait. Oh wait. I
there's
think I was wrong.
challenges?
It says the original Creep had a budget of less than $500.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like,
Cause
oh.
it was only a small crew and a single camera.
Yeah.
So yeah, never mind. The second movie it had to be better because it has 4 times the budget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to be. If it has
Alright.
4 times the budget of its
Alright.
predecessor, it has to be good.
Yeah.
The more money you burn on a project, the better it is. Always remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
why
I can
Concord
say
was
that.
so good.
Yeah, have you heard the news? Okay, it got down and
Yep.
they refunded the money for the player for
They've
who
actually
played.
they refunded everybody and
Yeah,
God, it's so sad. It didn't make it even a month.
yeah. It's a meme. There was a meme like comparing it with the carrot. It's like you
Uh,
can store a carrot more than the game. So it was like funny. Yeah, I think I don't know the live service games like everyone wants to be like to crack the market of live service games, but many
yeah, but
people.
there's really not much. There's not much ways to get into live service games like that because every Concord like game is free. So making a $40 version was just never gonna work.
Not only that, it
Yeah,
looked the same as every other fucking game.
Yeah, I mean Battleborn died exactly the same. Like what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
They could have
it
saved
started
themselves eight
done.
years of work. I don't know where that
Yeah,
8 years came from. By the way, that game looked and played terribly.
yeah, I think like the games is it's not like made for 8 years. There was like they can like they can like develop some prototype or things in a year and then scratch the concept that they've made. So it's not like
Yeah, I know.
8 years they were doing the game. It's like they are like trying things in it, and some concepts may be not as great as other concepts. So they scratch. Sometimes they can scratch the whole uh, what they've made from the game. So it's not like 8 years making the game. Like to be to be honest, yeah.
I just don't know how. I mean, it was so bad that even some of the people making the game were having mental breakdowns on Twitter.
Jeez.
I mean, if I put 8 years into a project and it flopped that bad, I mean, I'd probably start tweaking out too.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't even blame them for attacking the community at that point. Good shit. Nearly a decade of your life just for literal garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to have three mains in that game
Yeah.
because every time you won a round, you couldn't play that character for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, like why people have characters they like and now they can't play them because that.
Right.
I don't know. It was like we can see also Borderlands. There is
Oh,
an
that
example.
amazing movie.
Yep, yep, yep. The map.
Everyone loved that movie. It made $2 trillion.
I remember.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. The thing that I kind of uh, hate to happen is like the Blade Runner 2077. I think that's 2042. Sorry, Blade Runner. It's like everybody was saying it was like a great movie, and no one. 2049. Yeah, Blade Runner 2049. Everyone was saying that was a great movie, and like it flopped uh, in the box office. Yeah, um, yeah. That's going to make me like sad for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Hmm?
Uh, I wanted to tell you, like, recommend another movie than Creed 2. Uh, I've watched. You, I think I don't know what will you think about that, but did I talk about watching a movie called Trap?
Trap. I don't believe
Yeah,
so. You
Believe
might
so.
have.
it's the newest M Night Shyamalan movie.
Mm,
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
the,
even remember if I've ever watched an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and just hearing it makes me think it's gonna be a bad movie.
Mm.
no, I don't know. There are like people who hated it, but I think it has plot holes in it. But it was like I enjoyed the movie a lot.
Mm,
Uh, it was like it has a new idea in it, like uh, the idea. I don't want to spoil something, but the idea of like of the movie is I think it was a like a great concept of a movie. Uh,
mm,
but yeah, they were saying also the third act wasn't making any sense, but I love the movie much, very much. Yeah, but that the movie that I've watched. It was great for me, but I don't know. You have to like watch the trailer first and like read some reviews to see it. But yeah,
mm.
uh, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Ah, I think that's it.
All right. We are going to end a little earlier than we usually do, but that's okay. It's almost an hour.
Yeah, well, 1 minute off.
Yeah. For Wad Hobo, my name is Jared Weathers. Thank you everybody for watching and listening. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done that yet. We'll see you next time. Have a good day and watch Creep.
Bye bye.